Today's story time is dedicated to my sister Erica, who is now a spirit, but is always with us. A lot of times when people find my page, they go, I looked up Eric B's kids from Eric B and Rakim, and the only one that came up is Erica, who passed away in an accident. I'm not sure why people would want to comment that in my section, as if that's not my sister. And I just wish that people would be more sensitive to understand that, hey, maybe her little brother took that very hard, and maybe her little brother doesn't want to hear about that. So today we changing the narrative. And let's talk about how amazing my sister was. First, I'm going to post a picture of us together, and then I'm going to get into some funny story times with my awesome big sis. I love that picture of us. It could bring a tear to my eye. But I'm going to stay strong for this one because that's what she would want. So that picture was at like a Disney World resort type of hotel. You go in the hotel room, they're playing Disney World Florida, things to do on the TV. As you can see, we had a lake with the water shining on it, looking like 1,000 stars. Very beautiful spot. Had me really excited to go to the park. Basically, her mom took us out to Florida and we went to Disney World. We had like 3 days and we went to like Epcot and like Animal Kingdom. I got to see the big tree with all the animals carved in it. I got to watch the live action Lion King. I got to ride the Expedition Everest, which is like the Matterhorn for people who know Disneyland in California. But there's kind of cooler, I ain't gonna lie. Did the Haunted Mansion, Pirates of the Caribbean, all the stuff that we have in Disneyland. And it rained once, bruh. It was raining. We was running to the tram while it was raining, but it was warm because it was Florida. It'd be humid. It was crazy. That's the one and only time I went to Disney World, Florida. I definitely will make a return. And if y'all remember Disney World Quest, it's kind of like Downtown Disney, but they kind of had like arcade and all types of stuff. I got to experience that before they changed it or took things out. I also got to ride the Aerosmith ride. Me and my sis had fun. Let's jump to a funny story time. I was living with her out in the Connecticut area. At the time, that song, Pass That Dutch, Pass the Dutch, Pass the Dutch, Missy Elliott song was out. I started singing that joint. Pop me in my mouth. Don't be singing that. You know what you singing? Then she told me the meaning of it. I was sitting there like this. I didn't know. She used to be getting on me, but she only had good intentions. She ain't had to hit me though. One thing about my sis though, she didn't play no games, so I always respected her when she said something. Another thing, she would always protect me. I had older cousins that used to pick on me and random people who would try to mess with me because I was just a cool little kind kid. And she always put a stop to that. She never let nobody mess with me. That wasn't even, she wished her brother would. She used to have this funny saying, there's no Eric without Erica, to which I would always say, actually, Eric come first. She always get upset at that, but it is what it is. I remember one of my last times, like, physically speaking to her over the phone, like a FaceTime. I FaceTime called her as I was on Melrose. Me and my homies, a bunch of crazy artists, having fun together. This my sister. She's like, you guys so cute. I'm like, yo, this my sis. She's showing love. She just was like that. She really had love for her little brother. Like, it was a real deep connection between me and her. I remember a time I was about 10. She had a little older homegirl. She said, go dance for my little brother. Put me on. I said, you know what? My sis for real. Shout out to my sis for the early alley-oops. Now, before y'all get it twisted, nothing crazy happened. We just had fun together. We just danced. That's it. She used to show everybody pictures of her little brother. Yo, this my little brother. You know what they used to always say? Oh, he's so good. It was always love between me and my sis, man. So this episode's for her. This story time's for her. Please, if you watch this far, know how much I miss my sister to the point where she would have been on this page had she been around. But since she didn't, I had to do something to show her love. She was a boss. She was the truth. And I'll miss her forever. Make sure y'all show love to my sister in the comments. Please drop some hearts, does, whatever you can. I appreciate it. Catch y'all on the next story time and keep evolving.